Hey, badass business owners, what if I told you that your customer service is probably costing you a lot of money? Not just sales, but a lot of profit. Believe it or not, a lot of us think, oh, my customer service is great. It's not hurting me at all. Well, the reality is customer service is probably one of the largest contributors to your lack of sales, but more importantly, to your lack of profits. And I think it's about time that we talk about it because there's a lot of different ways and different things that you might be doing that's hurting you. Now, I'm just going to talk about one that's really simple. What's amazing is when I see a business that is just taking off and it just grows year after year after year. Do you know what they tend to do? What's amazing is they spend no money on advertising or marketing. The way they've grown their business is 100% through word of mouth. And the way you spread it through word of mouth is excellent customer service. Because when they're giving excellent customer service, what's happening is their clients, their customers are so excited by this person who just did work for them that they will gladly go out there and be the soldiers of marketing and advertising for that business. They'll go out and tell their friends and tell their friends. Every time something pops up on their timeline asking who do they recommend that business. Now, this is just one of the many ways, and I want to talk about a few here coming up. But please, whatever you do, just know that if you're trying to save some money and you don't want to spend tons of money on marketing and advertising, customer service is going to be your key to doing that. There's, like I said, I see people that are willing to spend $500, $1,000, $5,000 a month on advertising. And then when you dive into their customer service, it's okay. It's not that they're bad. And I think that's kind of where we get hurt a little bit is we think, oh, you're saying my customer service is bad. No, I'm not saying your customer service is bad. I'm saying your customer service can be better. And believe it or not, no matter how good our customer service is, there's always a way that we can improve. You know, customer service is more than just meeting somebody with a friendly smile and saying hi. That goes a long way, but that's not it. You've heard me talk about this other one, for example, is if you have a website and you have a phone number and you have an email on there, it needs to be able to work first, and second, it needs to be responded to. I personally have reached out to businesses with money in hand, ready to spend money, and I've used their website just to test it out. They don't return calls. They don't return emails. Guess what? They didn't get my money in hand. And in some cases, it was like thousands of dollars because I was out of the area and I needed to try to find somebody. Once again, customer service gone wrong. Now, they could be the greatest person in the world, the greatest businessman. They could be friendly. They could be all those different things. But because they didn't reach out from the phone call and from the email from their own website, it doesn't work. You know, some people will have phone numbers that get rerouted through other things, and a lot of people never even test their email on their website. They don't make sure it works in the first place. Someone else set the site up for them, or maybe a couple of years later it got broken and nobody ever caught it. A lot of different things that could be done when it comes to that. Now, what other kinds of customer service can save us money? Well, if you have like a little store of some kind, or you have a brick and mortar, what a lot of people don't realize is when you go into a store that has great customer service, have you ever noticed how much cleaner the store is? Have you realized that you don't have displays or boxes that are ripped open? The reason is people care. They care about that business, and that business owner cares about this business because they clean up after people really quick, and it doesn't start a snowball of people treating things like crap. And when they do that, what happens is their costs don't go up for theft, for damage, and for all those other things. I'll use a quick example. We have a Circle K in our neighborhood, and they have this big sign up that says, don't run the ice and don't put soda in the thing and just all these different things. Well, the customer service is not that great in this place, and they're understaffed. So you got two things going on: lack of customer service, lack of people. So guess what's happening is everybody's got ice everywhere. They've got soda everywhere. The ground is a mess and nobody's cleaning it up. So because they're not cleaning it up, it just snowballs and it gets worse and it gets worse and gets worse. That same trip I go through, they got the self-registers, right? And what happens is I watch somebody rip them off for a bunch of stuff. They put them on the self-checkout, then they take them off and it says, put items back on, and they walk off and nobody even catches. I'm just looking at so much profit go out of this store because of the poor customer service. You know what? Understaffed, people that don't care anymore because they've been understaffed. It's just costing them so much money in this particular location, and that could be your business as well. Now, what are some other ways that you might be losing money do to your customer service? Well, when people trust you and they want to, spend money with you, right? So when you're talking to them and you're giving them those higher numbers, if they trust you, they're going to trust that you're not trying to screw them over. So when you give them those numbers, they might swallow a little bit. They might go, oh, okay, but they trust you and they're more likely to go with what it is that you recommend. Plus, they're more likely to spend even more money. So if you happen to say, and by the way, I really think you should also do this, or I can combine this as add-on sales, they're also more likely to trust you. Now, I'm not telling you to go out there and snowball people and to make them feel as if they need to do something. I'm talking about people that truly only give people what it is that they need. Because when people feel ripped off, they don't feel that's good customer service. And just because you're smiling just makes you like a swarmy salesperson. All right. So what you want to do is you want to really, truly hear and listen to what the customer's needs are and to meet them where those needs are, because they're going to trust you if they feel like you're not trying to take advantage of them. So when you do recommend certain services, other people, they might not trust with those services, but because they trust you and because of your reputation and what's out in the marketplace, they know that you're probably only going to recommend that particular thing because of your customer service. Now, I'm going to tell you something else that kind of ties into this. When you have great customer service, my experience has been companies with great customer service also have great employees that work for them, because those employees pick up on what the owner's customer service is, because that's what the demand of the owner is excellent customer service. But typically the owner also treats their employees really well, because they not only treat their customers really well, they treat their employees. And happy employees will do everything they can to get you more sales and to watch your bottom line, because they know if you care about them, they're going to care about you tenfold. They're going to care about your customers because they care about making, your company, your business, really what it is that you are, what you're trying to do, the mission, the values, and everything else. So when you have great customer service, it does tend to move on into your people and to their ability to be able to help you hit those profit and sales goals that you particularly have. When you have great customer service, people are more likely to come back. Not only are they telling your friends and family and all those other people we talked about early on, them personally tend to come back over and over. I'm pretty sure that you have a favorite place that you like to go to. Maybe it's a place you like to dine. Maybe it's a place you like to shop. Maybe it's a place that you like to go read books or work on cars or do whatever the case may be. It's your favorite place for a reason. And I'm going to bet customer service is a big part of it. Earlier, I was talking about the Circle K experience, right? Well, we have these things called Quick Trips, which are another gas station, convenience store type of thing. And what I love about them, I'll go out of my way to find one of those because of their customer service. You're greeted the minute you come in. You are in and out of those registers so fast. And it's people. They don't do the self-service. So maybe Circle K is gaining because of the self-service. But I can tell you, Quick Trip, they have learned how to get people out of that business. And it's just employees just banging away. And they're really good at it while they're smiling, while they're helping you, and you feel good while you're in that particular location. Their store is always clean. There's always an employee that is cleaning. They're always staffed really well. They've got people that their whole sole job is the register and those that are cleaning, and they rotate at times, but they know what it takes to give great customer service, which means people like me are going to go out of my way to find them, and I'm going to come back more often, right? I'm going to come back more frequently, not just once a week or twice a week to get gas. I'm going to come back if I'm feeling like I want a soda, chips, or whatever the case may be because of that particular location. Once again, frequency. Do you have a favorite donut shop that you like to go to? Do you like to go to your local McDonald's on a regular basis because of, you're going to get with the food, but you like the people, you like the atmosphere? Because if you didn't like the people and you didn't like the atmosphere, the odds are you aren't going to go there. Is there a place that you go to when family comes from out of town because they just got to experience this place? Maybe it's experiencing the food, but more than likely, if they have to experience the food, it's probably great customer service at the same time. Customer service is something like we wrap around everything, because when we have great customer service, we tend to be a lot happier, and it's a joy to be around us and to be around our business. Great customer service looks like a lot of different things. And once again, I want to go back to what I said earlier. I don't think you're doing bad customer service. I think you have holes in your customer service boat. And I'm just asking you to go back and look at that boat and ask yourself, am I losing money? Am I losing profits due to my customer service? You know what? It all ties into our business numbers. I mean, a lot of people go, Tammy, you're the business numbers person. Why are we talking about customer service? Because they go hand in hand. Great customer service will help you get to growing your numbers and growing your business. Like I said, I talk to people all the time that have very fast growing businesses, or at least consistently growing business. And what they have in common is that customer service passion and desire. They want to have happy clients. They want to have happy customers. They want to have happy employees. They want people to enjoy their experience with their business. And they work hard when they find out that there's a leak in that boat. When they find out something's not working, they want to plug it up. They want to fix it because they really care about that entire experience that people are having. And that's what we want you to do. Because if you want to grow those sales and you want to grow those profits, you've got to work on that customer service. Because like I said, when people care about you, they've got your back. And your customers will have your back, your employees will have your back, and it all works out really well. And it allows you to be able to grow that business. Now, I know I'm rattling and I'm preaching and I'm doing everything that I can. I want you to really understand how these two work together to help you grow your business. And with that, I'm going to get out of here because I am repeating myself. And when I do, I want to make sure that I get out of here. You go out, you kick some butt, you take your customer service to the next level. You do what you need to do, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.